I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Stephen A. Smith has now sparked major controversy after revealing shocking claims that Floyd Mayweather could be heading toward financial collapse following reports connected to an alleged $42 million scam controversy. Despite earning hundreds of millions throughout his legendary boxing career, including massive paydays from fights against Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, rumors are growing that serious financial pressure may finally be catching up to the undefeated boxing icon. While Mayweather's reputation inside the ring remains untouched, questions surrounding his business dealings and financial stability are becoming louder than ever before.
You holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple of things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had, but I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit
No.
I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out. Okay? I mean, that's an entirely different ballgame, dude. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith has personally witnessed the extravagant lifestyle Floyd Mayweather lives on a daily basis. From giant mansions and exotic supercars to luxury jewelry collections and private jets, Smith understands better than most people just how enormous Floyd's financial empire once appeared. Having seen Mayweather's success up close for years, Smith acknowledges the discipline and promotional genius that helped Floyd generate incredible wealth during his boxing career. But at the same time, his close view into Floyd's world also gives him a deeper understanding of how expensive and difficult maintaining that billionaire image can become over time.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. This is a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3
and you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
New reports have now raised serious doubts surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims about purchasing a massive $42 million Manhattan real estate portfolio. Just weeks after Floyd publicly announced what he described as one of the biggest investment deals of his life, involving dozens of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Investigations reportedly found no evidence that the deal had actually taken place. Floyd even uploaded videos online confidently claiming that the buildings belonged entirely to him with no outside partners involved. However, reports later contradicted those statements, claiming ownership records showed no changes connected to Mayweather at all. The controversy has now left many people questioning why Floyd would publicly present such a massive financial success story if the details behind it were allegedly untrue.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings. It's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is still widely viewed as one of the richest and most successful boxers in sports history. Through his undefeated career, Mayweather mastered not only boxing but also self-promotion, turning himself into a global money-making machine. After officially retiring in 2017, Floyd continued living an incredibly luxurious lifestyle filled with expensive purchases including giant mansions, luxury cars, designer fashion, and private travel. But despite all the wealth he accumulated, reports over the years have repeatedly connected him to major financial issues, including enormous IRS debt problems. One of the most talked about examples involved claims that Floyd owed over $22 million in taxes, a situation many believe heavily influenced his decision to continue participating in exhibition fights long after retirement.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
According to growing speculation, Floyd Mayweather's return to exhibition boxing may not have been driven purely by passion for the sport, but also by financial necessity, as reports about debt, taxes, and extravagant spending continued surfacing.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd agreed to massive crossover events, including his exhibition fight against YouTuber Logan Paul. But even that event later became controversial after Logan Paul publicly accused Floyd of failing to fully pay him the money allegedly promised for the fight.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations.
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Sure, we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't ever trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
Logan openly voiced his frustration online, claiming that Mayweather had not honored the financial agreement connected to the exhibition. Those accusations only added more fuel to the growing rumors that Floyd's financial situation behind the scenes may be far more complicated than the luxury image he